Lada's new Azimut crossover promises to combine modern styling and tech with competitive pricing. The Lada Azimut is the brand's first new SUV in nearly 30 years, debuting in 2026. It features chiseled styling, modern tech, and shares its underpinnings with the Vesta. Production will take place in Russia, with pricing estimated to top Lada's current lineup. Russia is currently grappling with the ongoing war in Ukraine and the resulting international sanctions. But that hasn't stopped domestic automaker Avtovaz from unveiling the first new Lada crossover in almost 3 decades. Instead of delivering the long-awaited new generation of the Niva to Russian buyers, the company has rolled out the Azimut, a 5-door SUV with chiseled styling that could easily pass for a new Dacia. Scheduled to launch in 2026, this new model is said to be entirely designed, developed, and produced in Russia. Because, well, international collaboration is a bit complicated right now. The Azimut looks surprisingly modern for a Lada and could easily rival the Dacia Duster and Bigster. Its upright nose with a short front overhang features the signature X design pattern found in other Lada models, while sharp LED headlights are seamlessly integrated with the grille and bumper intakes. Lada breaks 3 decades of silence with its first new SUV. From the side, you'll notice sharp creases on the fenders, 18-inch alloy wheels, and bitone paint with understated plastic cladding. Moving over at the back, we find a full-width LED strip between the taillights, and an aluminum-style insert on the rear bumper with decorative outlets. Inside, the dashboard looks quite familiar and rather uninspiring. The digital cockpit comprises an instrument cluster and a 10-inch infotainment touchscreen featuring built-in navigation and a virtual assistant. The software platform was developed in collaboration with Russian company Spare and a tech company called Novio. Lada breaks 3 decades of silence with its first new SUV. In addition to the dual screens, standard features include 6 speakers, a rear-view camera, and keyless entry. For those willing to splurge, optional upgrades like wireless charging, a panoramic roof, dual-zone AC, heated side windows, an electric tailgate, and a 360-degree camera will be available. Lada has also added several storage compartments throughout the cabin, along with electric adjustments for the steering wheel and front seats. Furthermore, the single photo of the interior reveals a rotary dial in the center console for selecting different terrain modes. At launch, the Azimut will be powered exclusively by gasoline engines, none of which have any electrification. There will be a 1.6-liter naturally aspirated engine with 120 horsepower, as well as a 1.8-liter unit with 132 horsepower. These will be paired with either a 6-speed manual transmission or a CVT. If you're craving something a bit more powerful, Lada promises a 150 horsepower turbocharged option with an automatic transmission will be available eventually. The SUV is built on a modified version of the Vesta platform that's been around since 2015, with a facelift in 2022. The platform gets a new rear suspension and 208mm, 8.2 inches, of ground clearance, which is pretty generous by crossover standards. Development took 3 years and involved nearly 1,000 new or revised components across the body, interior, and chassis. Despite its off-road styling cues, the Azimut is likely to be front-wheel drive only, similar to the Vesta sedan and SW. However, Lada emphasizes its all-terrain concept and cross-country ability, hinting at the possibility of an all-wheel drive variant in the future. However, this description might also have to do with its rugged looks, high ground clearance, and terrain mode selector. Production of the Azimut is set to begin in 2026 at the Togliatti plant, but because of the ongoing war and international sanctions, it's not likely that we'll see this SUV outside of Russia anytime soon. As for pricing, Russian media estimate that the starting price will be between 2.5 and 3 million rubles, around $31,900 to $38,300, making the Azimut the most expensive vehicle in Lada's current lineup. For comparison, the ancient Niva Legend starts at a mere 1,059,000 rubles, $13,500, while the more modern Niva Travel starts at 1,314,000 rubles, $16,700. The Vesta sedan and SW are priced between 1,239,900 to 2,197,000 rubles, $15,800 to $28,000, so the Azimut is clearly a step up in both price and, well, ambition.